Hi guys, my name's Lola. What's yours? Welcome to my Dear Diary number 4. What I did on my summer vacation. On the first day of my summer vacation, I woke up. Okay, kidding. But really, what did I do today? Absolutely nothing. Woke up, all the stores were closed because it was Good Friday, but we thought we would try anyways. We went for a drive to the lake to see if it was still there. It is. We saw the boat leaving to go to Peely Island. So now you know where I live. I got some video of that, of the almost most southernest point of Canada. I'll show you after this. So in my video, I am working on the Witch Maleficent, the first one in the series that I have. I don't know how much of this you can see. I had to cut some parts of it out because I wasn't even in camera. But whatever, you're not here for the painting, are you? You're here for my stories. I don't have any stories today. What am I going to complain about? I don't know. Everything went pretty well. I had pasta for lunch. I love pasta. I think I told you that. I love tacos, but I love pasta. And it was really good. It hasn't been good in a while. I don't know. My stomach's been kind of weird this year. Ever since I got pneumonia back in November, I haven't been able to taste anything. It's almost like I had COVID, but I didn't because I was tested for that like weekly. I had a little bit of a headache today, but once it started, I said, forget it. I'm just going to take some Dristan. So I did, and that helped. My nose is a little stuffy. Only one side, of course. So I can still breathe. I'm not going to die. Not today. Didn't watch TV. I watched a bunch of my YouTube watch later videos. I'm still over 550. It's never going to end. Never. You guys just need to stop posting videos because you're not doing me any services. You're not. How am I supposed to catch up if you guys keep releasing stuff? I had to watch Diamond Painting with Coco Remy's live because I might have accidentally fallen asleep halfway through. Don't tell her. She doesn't need to know. Nobody needs to know. Don't post that on the internet. But I did. I fell asleep. And so I watched it today. It was great. They all waited until the end until somebody got some really, really, really exciting news. And that was cool. Everybody was so happy for her. And that's what being part of these groups is about, isn't it? You feel every emotion that everybody else feels and you cheer them on and you can't wait for them to get the good news that they need. And if it just happens that bad news comes up, well, we're here for you too. That's what I like about being part of these groups. I'm not sure who I said this to, but I said the great thing about the internet is that the person that you're talking to on the other end is far away. That's the thing about the internet, not the good thing. That's the thing about the internet. The other person is far away. So either that's a good thing because you don't really want to talk to this person ever again and you never want to run into them, or the other person that you know is far away and you get to be friends with them anyways. So it's just amazing. Just imagine how many friendships we would not have if it wasn't for the internet. Those of us that were originals, like back on AOL and ICQ, that was the first time that we got to talk to other people in different countries. I know that with AOL, that was the first time that I ever knew somebody who had the same disease as I had. So for 19 years, I grew up thinking I was the only person in the whole world who had this disease. Because with my disease, we can't be friends with other people who have it because of the germs, and once we get germs in our lungs, they become resistant to antibiotics, and then it's just a spiral downwards. So we have to be secluded. We can't even talk to other people when we go to the clinics, to the doctor appointments on the same days. We have to be separated in different rooms. So then when AOL came along, people started opening chat rooms for people who are sick, and it was awesome. Like all of a sudden, I went from 0 other people to every single person I knew had the same thing that I did. It was just amazing. And now, a few years later, after AOL, we're doing the same thing. Like, everybody that we know either diamond paints or cross stitches or collects patterns. That's a huge hobby in itself. But like, everybody, we're just suddenly connected. And this was never possible for our parents or our grandparents. They just knew who they knew. Sometimes you knew family over in different continents or different countries, depending if you were, if you were newly to this country. But it's just amazing. I'm just blown away sometimes that we are all connected by little signals in the air. Just think about that. Mind-blowing. I pre-recorded this video and I'm sitting outside, so I hope that the traffic and the wind is not too bad for you guys. Just leave me a comment if it is, and I'll never, ever, ever do this again. It is so warm outside. I came outside and I'm like, wow, it's warmer outside than it is in my house. And this is amazing. Maybe there is hope that I can shut the heater off by May 1st. Wouldn't that be nice? Stop paying my bill. I usually shut the heater off on April 1st. It is now April something, and I still have the heater going. This morning I went through my DMC. The heck was that? I'm watching the neighbors. Hold on. This morning I went through my DMC flosses and put them in a binder, and I realized that one 3-inch binder is not going to be enough. This pile is massive. I don't know what I was thinking, but let's see if this works. I'm hoping that it does. Rigby. I'm hoping that this does, and I'll be able to keep my flosses available, because I know I have colors. I know I have them because I bought a whole set and I can't find them. What did I do with them? We all know I haven't finished anything, so it's not like I've used up the floss. I don't know. Do I blame the cats? Probably. Do I blame the dog? Probably. Is it true? I don't know, because I don't know where my flosses are. So, I might have reordered a new DMC floss set off of Temu, which I gotta say the price is pretty good. That's where my other ones came from, and the price was good. The price in Temu is going up next week. It was in the news, so I figured it was now or never. And this is awesome. My delivery, so what's today? The 18th, I think, right? It said possible delivery in 4 days. I don't believe it, because today's a holiday. Monday might be a holiday, but I might get the whole thing by next Friday. That'll be awesome. Surprisingly, I've never had with Temu. I think I've only had one package be late, and that was because it was a holiday. So I've never gotten the $5 credit, just once. But I've never had a lost package with Temu either, which is pretty cool, if I might say so, because Canada Post, well, they're not the best. It's the only option we have in Canada, but they're not the best. So I'm sitting outside. My phone is at 14%. I just got a notice, so I think I'm going to have to go in. I don't know. What else are we going to talk about? I have to do the dishes still. There's not that many. I'm hungry. I should have a snack. I don't know. Maybe I'll have cereal. I've been on this cereal kick lately. Frosted Flakes with no milk. So it's kind of like chips, but not. I'll only mention this once today. In Canada, it's voting weekend. Go and vote. You can vote today, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I forget what they call it, early voting. And then on the 28th is the official day. So go and vote, please. Thank you. I don't know what else to talk to you about today. I'm kind of boring today. I had a good chat with somebody this afternoon about fitting in, letting people do what they want, accepting people for who they are, And again, about having connections. Our souls just seem to find people that we connect with. It's like these little sparks across the universe. There's Sadie. She has to tell her input. Yep. So there's little souls, little sparks that connect each of us. And when we find the person that we know we connect with, you just connect. I've already talked about that today. But it's like we don't even have to say anything. And we're like, hey, you're one of my people. I like you. I don't know you, but I like you. And I would like to get to know you because then I can like you more. My chest kind of hurts. I think I'm going to end it. I have a video of the lake view. I'll take you for a little tour. And then we have a message from 2 of our sponsors. No, 3 of our sponsors. So then I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good Friday. Have an actual good Friday for Easter. Have a good night. Sleep well. And I will see you tomorrow on Saturday. Bye, guys. So this is Lake Erie. We are now facing Ohio. That's our little cottage country. Sometimes over here you can see the smokestacks all the way in Ohio. Nuclear plants, I believe. It's summer construction season. We have winter and we have construction. They've been working on this dock for what seems like years, and it's going to be another 5 years. There's the Peely Islander. What do they call it? The Jiiman. So there's the lake again. There's some happy people. Happy, happy, joy, joy. This is one of the Great Lakes. It is very dangerous to swim in, actually. A few people didn't make it last year. Here's the Peely Island information place where you go and buy your tickets. There's the boat to take you over to Ohio. First it takes you to Peely Island and then it'll take you to Ohio. I think it's about an hour and a half away, the island. I've only gone once. We went to the island. Nobody told me there were snakes. And then I wanted to go home. We couldn't go home because the boat was coming back in 12 hours. This is where we fish sometimes. There's not very many fish. Yeah, there's Sadie. And oh, there's Millie, Millicent, Sadie, watching the birds. You see the birdie? Meowie. Mills. Sadie. Sadie. Yeah, Sadie. What's your story today? What else? What else did... What else happened? That's a lot of crap.